I think I've always been interested in writing since I was a kid, and I had the misfortune when I was in college of having in my first class in freshman English a teacher who really liked my writing and said, "Oh, I think you could make a career of this," which is probably a mistake to have told me at that age. I think I was about 17 at the time, and I took him seriously and decided, oh yeah, I think I'd like to try this. All the subjects I've written about, at least I'm most famous for having written about jazz, baseball, boxing, and the like, are really subjects that come out of my life. It's very difficult for me to remember a time when I was not engaged with these subjects. I think of all the work I've done, I think I felt most satisfied about the essays. Some of the essays, not all of them, but some of the essays I felt most satisfied about. Probably the ones that pleased me the most were the ones I wrote a couple about my children and about being a father. Probably from a personal standpoint, they probably pleased me the most. I have no thinking in my mind, no conception at all of different types of writers, really. There are only two types, good and bad. It's just what Ellington said about music. There are two, good and bad. There are good writers and bad writers. I like the good ones. Sometimes I'm envious of them because they're really good. And I try to avoid the bad ones because life is short. If I were living my life now as a young person, thinking about what I want to do, I probably still want to be a writer, but probably would make films. I'm always interested in reaching the public in some ways, and film now seems to be the grammar and the text of our time, so I probably would make films. The sensibility, the intuition, even a certain kind of sense of discipline, it can come from anywhere. I mean, that's the magic of art, really. The miracle of art is that it can come from anywhere, and it can speak to you on a variety of levels in ways that you don't expect. And I think that's really the gift of art.
Good evening. I'm documentary filmmaker Ken Burns. You know, when they study our American civilization 2,000 years from now, and ladies and gentlemen, 2,000 years is an awfully long time, when they get to the heart of what American studies is all about, when they try to come to terms with our complicated 20th and 21st century, we will need only three things to really, truly understand what was going on. Gerald, Lynn, Early. They're the three most beautiful names in American studies I can think of. Gerald, congratulations on this wonderful acknowledgement and award. I wish I could be there with you. You are an amazing writer, an amazing scholar, a great family man, an understander of daughters, and that's been incredibly helpful to me personally, and a good friend. You've been in lots of our films, and we look forward to you appearing in many, many more. And again, congratulations.